we have a new season of The Bear, so let's talk about it. My name is SW Nation. You're free to comment down below. What did you think of The Bear Season 4? All of my opinions are just my thoughts. And please don't forget to check out that Twitter and that TikTok. Those links are in the description. Without further ado, let's get right into our rant. So the next chapter of this ultra fascinating series just dropped, and maybe from the title, you already know my thoughts. The season isn't the worst thing ever, just not as narratively progressive as the rest of the series. In this season, we're introduced to this timer. This timer counts down the days for the restaurant to get their shit together and make money, or they have to close down because, Unc lost, said the funding for the restaurant. My first reaction was, okay, we have a timer. There's our urgency, and now we have to put our differences aside and save the restaurant while also dealing with our internal struggles and the obstacles of not having enough money to uphold the standards set by Carmi in the beginning. Mainly because, the other seasons had timers. A second season had a timer. Hey, we got to get the restaurant up and running in this amount of time. And then third season has a timer. Hey, now we're trying to work through getting the restaurant, the recognition, the name that it deserves. We need the reviews. And now we have a timer. Hey, now the restaurant got to get its shit together. Once you got past the first 3 episodes or so, that timer and urgency of saving the restaurant is put on the back burner in service of more Sydney side plots, Carmi learning to calm down more, and everyone's character trying to grow into better people. And when I say Sydney side plots, I mean, a lot of the episodes are written by Ayo Edebiri, and there's even one episode that's just primarily just her. And look, I gotta say it. Yeah, the writing is great. I'm a black guy, so, it's nice to see black people writing black people. But you also have to understand, this whole episode is just her talking about how bad the restaurant is and trying to make a decision, but we've seen that already. We've seen multiple episodes of season 3, and it doesn't stop here in this episode. It keeps going in other episodes in this season. Her decision battling between staying at the Bear or going to some other restaurant. We've seen all of that before, and it's just, why are we telling it? We've already seen it. I feel like if that was the focus, not, the Sydney side plots, but, everyone trying to grow into better people. I feel as though if that was the focus and having the restaurant get back on its feet at the same time, narratively, it would be more satisfying. Due to the restaurant flowing better, internally, everyone becomes better. Individual episodes are great, but as a whole narrative, it's weak because nothing ever happens. And yeah, sure, other seasons sometimes have this problem, but this season suffers the most from it. You've done everything. I'm over the trick. I'm just over it. The masking the fact that you have no actual story in service of characters just screaming at each other. I'm over it all. There have been episodes that I've sat there and watched of this show, and like I said, everything is so great because I just love the characters. But I've watched 30 minutes of just characters just sitting in one room arguing with each other. Narratively, nothing ever happens. The anxious, chaotic, and frantic atmosphere of working in a kitchen is substituted for smaller and quieter scenes that often end up exploding into I'm sorry's and no, it's not okay, and people talking about how bad the kitchen is, and also talking about how they want to get better, but we don't see much of the kitchen at all here. I still think there are some gems, and the season ends with some promise for season 5. But maybe once that season comes out, the show should come to a close. Because I think now we're just running on fumes. This season definitely felt like the more, filler arc here. Because the way that the season ends is kind of what I wanted the entire season to be. But with that being said, other people may like it more because it focuses more on our characters and depth. Other people will not like it because it doesn't have any of the familiarity from the other 3 seasons. For me, I'm a little bit mixed here. I really do love the deeper, quieter character moments, but I also love the last 3 seasons, and I also love the familiarity that comes from those last 3 seasons. For me, I'm giving The Bear season 4 a B, an 8.1 out of 10, and I would just say it's the least best season. It's still a very good season of television, just not hitting the quality that season 1 through 3 hit. Alright guys, that is it for the rant. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion, and you're free to comment down below. What did you think of The Bear season 4? Please don't forget to check out that Twitter and that TikTok link. Those are in the description. Most of my reviews go over there to the TikTok first, so go over there and follow that. With all that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.